Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we were trekking through Whiterun, and we had finished looting the Plains District. Today we're going to move up to the Wind District and start clearing out everything we can find there. I'm specifically thinking I'll start with Heimskir's house, which will be very short to the point of being inconsequential. Then I think I'll go for the other three small houses. That would be Carlotta Valentia's, Uthgerd's, and Amren's. That will probably occupy the entirety of an hour. If I do have extra time, I'll probably start the House of Clan Greymane. We'll just see how far we get. My voice is pretty much back to normal. The illness is almost completely passed. There's still just a little bit of lingering cough, a little bit of nastiness, and hopefully that'll all pass soon. But I'm not about to let it stop me from enjoying a video, as I have time to record one. Taking a long time to load, but that's par for the course and fine. For the first load of the day, anyway. Drink of choice remains hot peppermint tea. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alcohol. I think the smart play is to wait until a full recovery has in fact occurred. Well, this is getting kind of crazy. We've been loading for nearly 2 minutes. I don't think the file is corrupt or anything, because the audio started just fine, and the video's still going. One does have to acknowledge this is a bit strange. And I don't quite know what the problem is. Over 2 minutes, getting to 3. If this doesn't resolve by the 5-minute mark, I'm just going to scrap this. Because it'll be clear then that something is wrong. Ah, there it goes. Good. Alright. Now there is no way to make friends with Heimskir, unfortunately. So we'll just talk to him and pick his pocket and get down to business.
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise. For only through your grace and benevolence. You have come, and deserve our praise. The Imperials silence us because they fear us. They are cowards. Cowards and fools who have forgotten the truth. But there are those who would silence the dragon's truth. But not I, not Heimskir. His word will be known. I breathe the truth, child of Talos, is that the dragon's children have come to purge the world in fire and righteousness. He has returned. Oh, how Talos has returned. Helgen has been purged in his light. Will Whiterun be next? And...
Yeah?
What can you tell me about Talos?
Hello, my friend.
If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Why was Talos worship outlawed?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. The very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlords. Sharing the heavens with us? With man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth!
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
No more? They take away your faith. What
Pickpocket to 85.
of tomorrow? What then?
Getting close on that one.
Do the elves take your... Ah!
We already have Fortify Magicka.
And what the Empire does? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing!
Alright. Now we can head into Heimskir's house. No problem, since we have the key. There's nothing important in here. There's usually not even anything useful. But there's just enough randomness in this game you never quite know. Salt piles are useful. We've read Gods and Worship, that's not new. We've read The Firmament. We've read Ingle and the Sea Ghosts. The skulls are a bit of an oddity, I must say, but that's it for Heimskir's house. Nothing off any of my lists, even. That's kind of crazy.
Are you in trouble?
Alright, now let's head over to the other small houses, keeping in mind what we still have to do. Clan Greymane, Clan Battleborn, Temple of Kinnereth, Hall of the Dead, Amren's house, Uthgerd's house, and Carlotta Valentia's house. We'll do Carlotta first.
Fine day for you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hand.
This time of day,
What's the matter? You can't
she
stand
and
beside
her
a strong
daughter
old
should
Heard they're reforming
both
the Dawn
be
Guard.
down at their market stall,
In the old fort.
so we can talk to Carlotta, accept and complete her quest, and that way everything inside her house will be free to take. Neat, isn't it?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Oh,
It's a fine day. with
there's
you around.
Carlotta, anyway. We'll talk to her.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table. Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven. I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about. I hope you're looking at me like that because you want to buy something. Good morning. Remember, you fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Of course you don't.
You get a lot of attention from men.
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
They'd be twice as fresh.
Someone giving you trouble.
That bard Mikael is a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh!
What if I talk to Mikael?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Talk to Mikael about Carlotta.
Thanks for the business.
This
Come to chat with an old woman.
this is
Do your good.
another repeating quest that you get from various people. Oh, we need to get all these going on. This one's called A Few Words With You, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my list because it's so easy to complete. If your speech is high enough, the easiest thing to do is pass a persuade check. If your speech is too low, you'll have to brawl the offender and win the brawl.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
We
Take
can
a seat and
just
get the cold out.
head over to Mikael and talk to him directly.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikael gets them, they're got.
You need to leave Carlotta Valentia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this. I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. Some parting advice?
So, we got speech to 48. Pretty cool. And, of course, we completed the quest. Also pretty cool.
All I can think about is my son, my soul.
Let's talk to Carlotta again.
You get to the Cloud District very often.
What am I saying?
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Mikael won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
And bam, that completes the quest.
Remember,
She gives us 500 gold, and I think we're friends now. And that includes her market stuff being free to take.
Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your
That's what I thought. That's outstanding.
Skyrim. Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deeds.
This is now much easier. Of course, I don't know why
My
Lilith
friend
here
Maven.
is standing
Have you met
in
Maven?
the way, literally.
I spend a lot of time at the market.
pick
stalls
Carlotta's
working on the
pockets.
merchant's trade.
It's always necessary.
As if I'm going to run an inn.
Pickpocket to 86.
The apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
pickpocket!
Got too greedy.
Someone do something.
Huh? Are they? I always set
There, we got it.
for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
Now we still need to talk to her daughter, Mila.
Yes?
Sell them all within a week.
You're right.
She's that one,
I'll remember that the next time I get a
with the
shipment.
blue shirt.
Come by Bellator's shop for the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
That hello is something added by Hearthfire. It's the option that you have to play games with all the kids. You can either play hide and seek or tag.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather? You'd be surprised how much work it is selling things at a stall. It's not all standing around and chatting.
That's it.
Goodbye, sir. Yes?
Now, of course, we can go loot Carlotta's house. Alteration to 28. I'd love to get it to 30 before my next level up, because then we could take the first level of magic resistance. But if not, it's no big deal. Still have other places to spend the perk. Alright. Inside the house, most stuff should be free to take. And Carlotta, as I recall, has at least a skill book, which is pretty useful. Well, which is useful, period. What am I running into? That would be this little rack of food. Not bad. No, it's very easy to accidentally knock a bread loaf back there. I'm just gonna TCL it. I don't think that's really cheating, because could have gotten it. Whoa. Carry weight? Really? Huh, I guess so. Alright. I guess I'll leave a couple baskets here and we'll go offload. Damn. I guess it makes sense if you think about all the pots and whatnot we've picked up. Let's go visit Bellator.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables.
Well met, kinsman.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have every trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I forgot I needed to offload at the beginning. That's the issue. I was out of time, but I had a load of stuff that I completely forgot about till just now. Oh well. All's well that ends well, right? Let's sell off all this stuff. Then we can get back to looting Carlotta's house. I think most of what I'm selling off here is from the Bannered Mare. There we go. Alright.
Do come back.
Now we can go back to Carlotta's.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone's obsessed with death. Take pity, sir, and spare me for a second.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
There we go. First, let's pick up the baskets I dropped, and then let's continue. As we were. Of crossed daggers. You would think it would be a guide to the layout of Riften, but it really isn't. It's more just a lore book about the city's history. But it still qualifies as an interesting read. We can, of course, take it off the book list. And down here, there's a Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. Which we, of course, have read before. Now, under the stairs here on the first floor is Mila's bedroom. We'll head there first. Where there's a copy of Kolb and the Dragon. It's a neat little book modeled after those choose-your-own-adventure books that were popular when I was a kid. I do like the subtle nod to feminism and that it's an adventure for Nord boys, but it's in the little girl's bedroom. And as we head upstairs, we can see that Carlotta actually seems to be doing fairly well for herself. This is nice as far as houses go. Of Fiori and Holgear, we've read, of course. The thing not to miss is this book right here. The Enchanter's Primer. Which, well, gives you an intro on how to do enchanting. Pretty straightforward, but, of course, is a skill book in one of the crafting skills, which is always something I'm interested in until those skills are maxed. So, Enchanter's Primer comes off the skill book list. Well, the book list. It's the first enchanting skill book I've found. There are still 4 more to go. And there we go. Enchanting to 32. And we're done in Carlotta Valentia's house. Let's handle Uthgerd's house next. Now, if you're playing the vanilla game, Uthgerd spends all of her time inside the Bannered Mare and never even sleeps. The unofficial patch fixes her so she spends nearly all of her time in the Bannered Mare, but does go home to sleep. So Uthgerd's house isn't completely useless anymore. Nonetheless, we are able to brawl with her. The quest is called Fight. Fight.
It might suit you.
And
If you so cast your fancy magic someplace
I'm a
else.
gray mane doesn't mean I...
when we complete it,
I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
despite the fact that it's a fist fight, it makes friends with her, and actually unlocks her as a follower if you want to use her.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
But, naturally, We want to make friends with her, and we want to win the fight anyway, because it's a quest, but we want things in her house to be free to take. So, first things first, let me cast that one more time. Now, I wonder, does the unofficial patch fix the bug that lets you use healing spells during brawls? That I don't know. I need to look at this right quick because it'll really change how it works. This can be exceedingly difficult on Legendary, especially because Uthgerd, at least, is wearing such good armor. But well, there's nothing about the unofficial patch stopping your use of healing spells on the quest page, so I'm gonna assume and hope that it doesn't.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore
and get this going.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. Keep walking, soft guts. I'm more woman than you can handle. I got no quarrel with you, but I won't turn one down neither.
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
Sounds like you've got a grudge.
You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Why'd the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess I thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
At this point, I want to save again.
Good. Chat time's over.
In fact, we'll go ahead and pickpocket her, because why not?
Don't even think about it.
Pickpocket to 87. And this will actually be a new effect. Yeah, Fortify Stamina Regen I don't have yet.
Filthy pickpocket.
Alright. With all that done, let's go ahead.
Out with it.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Do something!
You want a real fight, eh?
Please, something fight!
What the fuck?
This is an ode to Skyrim.
No, that's not supposed to happen.
You're a disgrace to your own. You want to hear a little? And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Please. Oh, you're just gonna stand there and take it and fight back! Somebody! Help! Fight! Someone do something! I'm getting out of here.
I will destroy you.
Alright. Well, seems to be working right this time. Who knows what happened? I like to get away from the crowd. into the path of your fisticuffs. Naturally, that can hurt them quite badly.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I heard. This
You're disgraced. You want a real fight, eh?
Don't hurt me.
Ah. No, see? It does change it.
Keep walking, Softgut. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Good to know. That's the issue. So the unofficial patch did fix it. It did always seem like it was a glitch, so... Makes sense.
I'm getting out of here. This is a local favorite. One of the first songs I ever learned.
You call yourself a lord? You think I'm afraid of you?
Once was riding the white run from. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs. Ragnar the Ring.
You're a disgrace to your own kind. You're a disgrace to your own kind. I will destroy you. Just die! You think I'm afraid of you?
Songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Ring.
You think I'm afraid of you? Gods, no! That it? That your best? That the best you can do?
As you can see, brawling on legendary is an exercise in severe
Come on,
tedium.
let's see you put up a fight.
Well, I'm actually glad they locked me out of cheating. Never seemed fair anyway. Of course, it means I don't really get to use this even to raise my heavy armor or restoration, but oh well.
This
You call yourself a Nord? Just stand still! I will destroy you!
This is a local favorite. Songs you never learned. The red.
It's nothing.
Someone do something!
This Skyrim.
You call yourself a Nord?
This is a local favorite. So, Ragnar the Red. This is stunning.
Somebody!
Come on, show me what you got. Is this what you want? Huh?
This is This is a local Ragnar the
You think I'm afraid of you? Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
This is
I will destroy you.
Almost to the point where I could probably just go for the straight fight and outlast her.
This is
I don't want to do that till I'm sure.
Damn you.
Alright, pretty close. Better save here just in case. Might not have been as close as I thought.
This is a local.
I will destroy you. I've had enough of you. Come on, let's see you put up a fight. You think I'm afraid of you?
Got her.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
And there we go.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the
So with the fight over,
Shield Maiden Matilda,
we're free to heal ourselves.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink a lot of tea. Now it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
That, of course, completes the quest, Fight, Fight.
Slashing and slashing you steal as the
If
brave
you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
And the braggart they bragged up was
now we are going to go to Uthgerd's house and actually clear it out. We have about 20 minutes to go. That actually went faster than I thought it would, if you can believe it.
chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of
Now the next house after Uthgerd's is Amryn's. There are people to talk to, and Amryn will give us a quest that we won't be able to complete inside Whiterun. We need to go clear a dungeon for him. But we can become friends with him by clearing that dungeon, and everything in his house will thereby become free to take. So I won't be looting his house until later. Uthgerd's house will head in. Because everything here should now be free to take. Alright, the Firmament we've read. Frontier Conquest is actually new. Basically talks about how there are different groups of humans and elves when the humans first arrived, and everybody except the Nords seemed quite able to peacefully coexist with the elves. Wars didn't break out until the Nords arrived. Interesting little tidbit to be sure. That one's off the list. Ingle and the Sea Ghosts we've read. Yellow Book of Riddles is new, and it's exactly that. It's just a collection of 3 riddles, which you can read if you're in the mood. It's actually kind of fun. Mysterious Akavir we've read. Real Baron Zaya, done. Brief History of the Empire. Biography of Baron Zaya, all done. Thief of Virtue, done. Report Disaster at Ionith. Now this is interesting because it's a history of Emperor Uriel V's attempt to invade the continent of Akavir, and the resultant disaster which ended his life and his reign as the Septim Emperor. So it's an interesting read. Real Baron Zaya, Hope of the Redoran, all familiar, already read them all. Alteration to 29. Very nice. A lot of empty chests. Wonder if they retooled the contents of houses for the unofficial patch. And it kind of makes sense. It was weird that you could find so much really good stuff just sitting inside ordinary people's homes. Ah, Dance in Fire Volume 4. Those books are fun. It's a fun series. A few of them are skill books, but this one isn't. But Dance in Fire chronicles the adventures of an ordinary imperial clerk named Decimus Scotti through the province of Valenwood, and the various ways in which he survives. I'm not kidding. As far as the in-game books go, Dance in Fire are some of my favorites. They're actually fun to read. With that, Uthgerd's house is done. I have about 15 minutes left to play, so my carry weight's doing alright. I think I'll go ahead and head into Amren's house. His wife, Saphir, should be in here alone right now. I should be able to talk to her.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read. Nothing like a good adventure or romance to lose yourself in. I import books whenever I can. Most Nord works are too bawdy and violent for my tastes. My daughter Braith says I read too much. Play with me, Mother. Girls need to learn how to take care of themselves. Really, I wish my girl would read more. It would certainly keep her out of all those fights. Need something?
Alright, now let's pick her pocket. Braith and Amren, we should both be able to find outside, but Saphir pretty much never leaves her house.
Don't... You little thief! Don't... think about it.
So when it comes to getting the useful stuff, leaving everything else, of course, I'll have to make sure Saphir can't see me. Let's go upstairs first. Chest is empty. Holds of Skyrim we've read. Killing before you're killed we've read, so there's nothing important upstairs. We head over here. Nothing important there. Salt piles in the fish barrel, and that's it. We head over here, we can get the hanging alchemical ingredients. Should be able to clear these out too. Nothing useful except those salt piles. Over here, got nothing. Nord's Arise is a new book. It basically just, it's basically a recruitment tract for the Stormcloaks. About how terrible the Empire is, and the ban on Talos worship is, and rah rah rah, Ulfric is great. I'm not gonna take it, of course, because it's useless at this point, but might as well read it. Take the gold. Madmen of the Reach we've read. Over here. I didn't want that goblet. So I'll put it back. Oh, expert level. Check the dresser, and that's all we need out of the house. Until we do make friends with Amren. About 10 minutes left now. I can certainly track down Amren and Braith. Accept their quest. Probably offload. And then end the video there. So that'll be all the small houses. That'll leave us with the two big clan homes, House Greymane and House Battleborn, the Hall of the Dead, and the Temple of Kinnereth in the Wind District. Of course, we also have Dragon's Reach and Jorvaskr. So it'll be a while before we're done in Whiterun, but we're making good progress. Might be hard to believe or see, but it's true. Goodness. Oh, do you know what I forgot to clear out? The guard barracks. I actually need to head in there and do that. That'll be where we pick up for the next video. How about that? As with the other guard barracks, of course. course, you can't make anything in it be free to take either. Ah, good thing I double-checked, or I would have skipped right over it. Oh, come on. Seems to be taking an inordinate amount of time to load the exterior Whiterun cell. Although it didn't when I went in and out of Carlotta's, Uthgerd's, and the Bannered Mare, so who knows what the problem is. Alright, come on, this is killing me. You probably can't see him on camera, but my dog just came to say hello. This is Hank. Say hi to my viewers, Hank. Yeah, you probably can't see him. It's alright. He's a very sweet boy. He doesn't like it when I spend too much time on a video and ignore him for too long. And really, who can blame him? Who would like that? Okay, come on now. This is getting out of hand. I might not have a chance to offload if this takes too much longer. That wouldn't bother me so much, but I at least want to talk to Amryn and Brave. So, come on. Good lord, this is longer than the first load was. I feel like something may have happened. As soon as I said that last time, it finally kicked in, so who knows. Come on, come on, come on. What's the holdup? All I did was try to go outside. Come on, game. Well, good lord, if this takes much longer, I won't even be able to talk to Amron and Braith until the next video. I think Hank can tell I'm getting grouchy. You ever notice how, those of you with pets, have you ever noticed how your animals, they just really feed off your energy? They can immediately tell when you start to get irritated or annoyed at something. They come to see if everything's okay. They also know when you're really, truly upset about something, which, obviously, this does not qualify. Pets are just the best. That's the bottom line. Well, I'm starting to think I'm going to have to just end the video. It's now been just shy of an hour. I think it's stuck in some kind of loop. I don't think it's actually loading. Although nothing's frozen, I can still rotate and zoom like I'm supposed to be able to. The music is normal. It's just that I've been sitting here for 8 minutes, waiting for a load that seems less and less likely to actually happen. I'll give it 2 more minutes, and then I'll just end the video. I might pop back in just for a second to let you know how things go, but I really hate to have to Control-Alt-Delete it or anything like that, because you never know what's going to happen. Runs the risk of corrupting your save. Well, yeah, something's wrong here. There's no reason it would take 10 minutes if it was actually going to load the zone, so, I'm gonna have to leave the video here. Next time on Let's Play Skyrim, we will begin by tracking down Amron and Braith, talking to them, accepting Amron's quest. Then then we need to offload, and then we need to clear out the guard barracks like I almost forgot to do on the first run. So, that's what we'll be doing. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.